My name is Juva Hepburn, and I'm here to give an overview on the Business Licensing Division. As stated, the Business License Division is responsible for process, issuance, and renewal of businesses that register to do business in the District of Columbia. We have approximately 165 categories, and we have listed here our top categories, which are our one-family rental, home improvement contractors, home improvement salesmen, restaurants, general business, and general contractors. Before you can apply for a business license in the District of Columbia, there are certain prerequisites that individuals must do. Among those is the corporate registration, which Ms. Grace just covered here. Entities as LLCs, nonprofits, and partnerships will have to register with the Corporations Division prior to submitting their application. You'll also have to register with the Office of Tax and Revenue. If you are a business entity, you would submit the FR 500. If you are a nonprofit, you would do the FR 164. One of the exceptions to that is if you, as a nonprofit, has already obtained your IRS determination of exemption, you can submit that with your application without submitting the DC 164. You also have to do a certificate of occupancy if you're operating your business in a location in the District of Columbia. If you're operating out of your home, the home occupation permit is what needs to be submitted. Clean Hands certification is a certification that is issued by the Tax and Revenue Division telling us that you do not owe the District of Columbia more than $100 in any area, be it Department of Employment Services, Tax and Revenue, and there's some other entities that register with the Clean Hands data system. After you do those prerequisites, then you can submit your application for a business license. However, there are certain licensing categories that require additional supplemental documentation. That would be a bond, insurance, criminal history, background checks, and some categories require signatory approvals from other district agencies, ABRA, Department of Health, and the Department of Energy or Environment. Our stats for the Business Licensing Division, we have 43,000 registered active businesses at this time. Our stats for 13 staff members, we get approximately 150 calls per day, and we get 150 or more in the license center per day. Our revenues for our online registration was our transactions were 1,312 for fiscal year 2011, and we brought in approximately $440,000. Our total revenue for 2010 was $7 million. We just got our stats at the end of last month, and our revenues for 2011 was $8.5 million. As of December 9th, we were told yesterday, we will attempt to launch our online initial application. We call it our 07 as of December 9th. That application on the screen says 10. We've determined now that we will be able to send out at least 13 initial applications. This is where a person will be able to submit an initial application as well as receive the license online. So we're asking you to please cross your fingers and wish with us that we'll be able to accomplish that feat. I think it will help us to reduce our phone calls. It will help us to reduce our traffic in the license center. And I look forward to answering any of your questions later on. Thank you.